So this video is about the initialization of the variables. So the first part is about the uh, the the methods to customize the time format. So the idea was borrowed from this page and also Jane's example. So I customized it, and eventually I didn't use the original format provided by Jane. Instead, I customized that to use my own format because I want to, on the slide, I want to show um, the date instead of the year. Um, so the format can be found here in Zen's blog. Basically, it talks about lots of different formats and the principles. So then the next I have the definition of the data range on the slider. So it was start from the first report, which was January the 21st of this year, and the endpoint is dynamic. Basically, the program is gonna catch the current time as the end date. So the next is play related. Basically, this is to control the speed of play. The first is the span of time to skip per per step. So on a map, when it is playing, then each step is going to be 6 hours. The next is to control the speed per step. So for the time being, the setting is that each step is going to take half a sec. So this part is to deal with the margins, the size of the slider box. And the next is a couple of global variables. The first is the data set, which is the loaded data in JSON format. And the next is the filter the data because the slider is going to be applied so that we're going to filter the data and only include the data points before the current time. So, or it's not the current time actually. It is it is up to the point which is playing. So the next is that we have two global variables. One is the nodes. Basically, this is to have the binded objects using the D3, which is binding the data and the DOM. And the next is the G elements that's controlling the circle and that holding the circles and racks and to be displayed. So the next is two cutoffs. These are basically to have the size of the circles and the size of the racks according to the real data. For example, like number of confirmed cases or the death cases.